Welcome to Labor Talks, a podcast by NJASAP and for NJASAP that shares important news and information that you consume on your schedule. Labor Talks will tackle vital topics like safety, contract administration, the labor management relationship, and how to navigate life as a NetJets pilot. And we will bring this information to you with the help of experienced union leaders, industry consultants, and subject matter experts. Whether you listen in your car, on the treadmill, or while working on tasks around your home, Labor Talks is a worthy investment of your time and attention. Join your fellow pilots and advocates as Labor Talks. Welcome to Labor Talks and welcome to 2026. I'm your host, Clare Carey, and with me today is Labor Talks co-host Dawsen Di Pietro. Join us for a recap of 2025 and a discussion on what the new year has in store for us. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all had a happy and healthy holiday season, whether you were home with your family or friends or flying the line. So welcome back to Labor Talks. It's so good to be back. We've got a really great year in store for you guys. We're working on a lot of fun stuff. During our holiday hiatus, we've been brainstorming ways to bring you, our members, the content you need most.
To start off the year, we've chosen to start with a brief recap of 2025, followed by a discussion on what the new year has in store for Labor Talk listeners.
So let's dive in. So we're introducing a new series. As you recall, the first episode of 2025 was part of the Did You Know series. This episode highlighted the ins and outs of pilot probationary year at NetJets. We kicked off the Did You Know series, which aims to provide need-to-know information in an easy-to-digest format. The goal of this series was really to educate our new hire pilots. However, the longer you sit on the seniority list, sometimes you get a little rusty in some of the things that we experience day to day, but don't always think about. So by all means, the full catalog of the Did You Know series is still available to you on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you stream your podcasts. So feel free to dive back in and familiarize yourself with those topics, which include IOE, bidding, company benefits, retirement and 401k, conflict mitigation, and duty types. And that's not all. Each topic was dissected by its corresponding committee leader to provide you with the most accurate and up-to-date information.
So we have some new faces, including yours truly yourself, Dawsen, as a co-host. But we'll also be digging into some other positions, such as behind the screen and other union volunteers who have recently joined to help us with research. And just anyone else that really wants to show interest, we'd love to have you on.
So what's next in store for us, Dawsen?
So what's in store? Coming up, starting with our next episode, we will be able to listen to new Labor Talk episodes bi-weekly, which is super exciting. We will also include quarterly recaps that give you the opportunity to revisit the quarter and prepare for the next. A few sneak peeks into our new topics. We're going to be starting off with some topics such as captain upgrade and union history lessons. I think this is kind of the most requested issues coming from new hires, as well as people that have been here just a few years, as many of us are going through our first initial captain upgrades, as well as most of us not knowing the true union history and having some lessons associated with that. But also, if you want any ideas that you want to be on the podcast, go ahead and email us, podcast@njasap.com, with the subject line, episode suggestion, to formally submit a topic suggestion.
Yeah, we're really open to hearing what it is that you guys want to hear about and talk about, even if it's something that you feel that we may have covered and you want us to dive into a little bit more. We get really excited when we see your emails come in.
We do.
So thank you for joining us for today's edition of Labor Talks and for making us a part of your 2026 regimen. If you want to learn more about today's episode, have questions or episode ideas, please contact podcasts@njasap.com. Fly safe, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining us today on another episode of Labor Talks. If you haven't already done so, please follow NJASAP on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter @NJASAP. Show your support for the union with comments, likes, and shares. If you enjoyed this episode, encourage your fellow NJASAP members to tune in. And please share recommendations for future podcast episodes with us at podcast@njasap.com. Stay tuned for our next episode. And until then, this is Labor Talks, presented by NJASAP.